Hi, this is Yves from beautiful Sintra, and today's topic is mindfucks. What do you do about them when you have them during sex? Like, some women come to me and tell me like, okay, I've got this feeling that I'm just playing the dead fish and I'm not really comfortable with that. Or a guy is doing something with his girl and he really doesn't have a clue if she likes it or not. So what happens is that you get stuck in your head and you're not really present in the moment anymore. And what I tell those people is like, what always works very well is slowing down. And just like, if you don't know what you're doing, or if you feel the energy goes down with what you're doing, stop doing that. And it may be a little bit weird at first to stop doing what you're doing, but I can guarantee you if you do this more often, it will actually improve your sex life a lot. Because when you slow down, you really give yourself the time again to really feel into the moment what's happening. How does your partner smell? What do you see? How does she feel? How does she taste? And it really gives you the time to catch the wave again and really get yourself back into the moment. A big mindfuck for a lot of people is that they are afraid of being rejected. Because I talk a lot about trying out new stuff and be vulnerable, and then people can think like, okay, so I'm trying out new stuff, but I'm really afraid that if I, for example, would pull my girlfriend a little bit on the hair, that she would really not like it and she'd get upset. What can you do with this fear of being rejected? Well, a very important thing is that you talk about boundaries with your partner. So before you start with your sexual play, talk about what you like and what you don't like. And even if you're really up for that, really talk about what your desires are. Explain to each other like that you want to really have like a sexual experience that is juicy and as new as possible, and you want to try out new things maybe. And that, I mean, trying out new things don't have to be really big things like using all sexual toys. It can be really simple things like maybe just, I don't know, licking each other's armpits, whatever it is that you would like to try out. It helps if you really trust your partner to be able to say no and state the boundaries when you cross them. And if you can trust that, the fear of rejection will be less too, because you will know that whatever you do, you can trust your partner to hold it and say no when she or he doesn't like it. So what's closely linked to the fear of being rejected is also the fear of not being good enough. And a lot of people have this, not just in the bedroom, but outside the bedroom as well. And just like the fear of being rejected, there's not like a clear answer for that. But what does help is that you don't want to take yourself too seriously. Really keep your sexual play light and fun, and laughing is definitely allowed in the bedroom. It's actually one of the best things to really create lightness and break tension that you or your partner may feel. So if you feel like you're not good enough, if you're able to not listen to that voice, even better. But also just maybe laugh at it a little bit. Just don't take yourself so seriously and just keep going, keep trying, and slow down, listen to what's happening. And if everything else fails and you really get stuck, don't keep going, because it will just feel, you probably had this experience before, like I think everyone had. I definitely had this, like you're doing things and you feel, it feels weird and you keep doing it because you don't really know what to do. You feel afraid to stop because that will be awkward, and you feel very awkward to continue. Just stop and say like, hey, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And it may sound weird and very scary at first, but I can guarantee you it's a lot better to do that and to really share what is happening with you. And very often after a sharing like this, you will see that actually the energy between you and your partner will actually rise again. And beautiful things can come from that. Not just you're being vulnerable, but also your sex life will improve by being honest and open about what's happening. The last tip I will give you before I leave you is, when you do get stuck in the mindfuck and all the other things seem to not work, focus on your breathing again. Try to get out of your mind, not by thinking, but by really focusing on your bodily sensations. So to wrap it up, there's a few things you can do when you get stuck in the mindfuck in the bedroom. Slow down. Don't hold on to your expectations. Don't take yourself so seriously. Watch your breathing, or if everything else fails, stop everything you're doing and start sharing what's happening with you and become vulnerable. Okay, thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.